Hello and welcome to Toilet Topics with Cody Galat. In today's episode, I will be finishing my review of House of Cards. I know I said I was going to try to review each episode individually, but due to time, I just went ahead and finished it. And I'm just going to kind of give you my overall impression of the entire season, as well as those final episodes that I never got to individually. So we kind of have the Underwoods. They survive Conway. He loses the election where they do the runoff in Ohio. A lot of leaks come out about him, like what he said on the airplane and what General Brookhart said about him, how he was going to be the president, his vice president choice. We also get like a new dynamic, Romero, who was a Democrat, but he's saying he's leaning independent, he's leaning independent, and said he might run as a third party. He pretty much has a vendetta against Frank Underwood, so he's going after him to review things he did wrong when he was vice president with the Chinese, like funneling money. Also, all these things come out. All these tiny leaks start popping out about how Frank might have did a number of things, like the Zoe Barnes, was she murdered? Kind of comes out, and Hammerschmidt is all building this case, thinking he's going to take Underwood down. So we have these kind of he's tightening the noose around Frank. We have pretty much a testimony. And all these people are going through it. Catherine Durant is turning on him, so she gets pretty much pushed down the stairs by Francis. We see a lot of deaths at the end of the season. Full spoiler alerts if you haven't seen it, how it ends. We see the death of Tom, one of my favorite characters. I wasn't expecting him to die, but he posed a threat to Clara and Frank, so she had to pretty much kill him in her mind. I'm really going to miss him on the show. We see Leanne. It doesn't show her actual death, but it's pretty heavily implied. Her car's flipped over. She's clearly either very hurt or, I'm assuming, dead. And we have Doug Stamper pretty much going down for the Zoe Barnes murder, free of will. I think that he's gonna, once he realizes Leanne got killed, might change his tune on that. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see next season. The biggest shocker to me was Frank actually resigning as president, making a deal with Miss Davis, who has been kind of slowly weeding herself into Claire's ear. One of the coolest things of the season was pretty much, it seems like Claire has taken a more active role. She's starting to do the talking directly to the camera. She says, one of the last things she says, I think, on the season finale is it's my turn, so I'm going to be in control now. And Frank's hoping that she'll pardon her, and he pretty much makes that threat on that last episode, if she doesn't pardon me, I'm going to pretty much kill her. So it ended in a very turbulent spot at the end of the series. I really enjoyed this season overall. It had a lot of ups and downs with the election. It alluded to a lot of things that are going on right now with Syria and our current election. So it really hit home. It makes you think, is our government this corrupt? I really hope not, but I'm sure some elements of it definitely probably are. Unfortunately, I know we don't want to think that, but I feel like it'd be naive not to. I really enjoyed the season overall. My hopes for next season. I don't know if it's going to be the last season next season, but I'm getting this feeling in my gut that we're getting close to the conclusion of this show. And I feel like it can only end a few ways for some of our characters. I'm not sure if Doug will be surviving next season or not. Either, I think he's always going to be loyal to Francis, but when he realizes that he killed Leanne, that might finally break the last straw in him. And he might either turn on him, kill himself, or maybe try to kill Francis. I'm not saying that I hope that happens, but I just have a feeling something's going to happen with him where he's not going to be the same Doug we keep seeing throughout the series. I also think Frank is definitely, if he doesn't get that pardon real quick on episode 1 or by episode 1 for next season, he's going to be coming after Claire with a vengeance. He, pretty much alluded to it. He loves her and everything, but he loves power more. So he's going to do whatever it takes to stay in power. And he's making these like claims like, hey, we're going to have someone in the White House and then someone behind the scenes because that's how you really rule the world. I'm not really sure where he thinks he's going to go, and I don't know where he's going to go myself. So I don't know if he's going to start his own secret organization, be the president of some other corporation. I don't know how he's going to actually influence the White House when he's not there. Oh, another key point. Usher saying that he wants to be a vice president. He has the knowledge that Clara killed Tom. I think he's going to use that against her to pretty much become the vice president. I think his ultimate goal is to become the president, and he just manipulates people to get where he wants. He's a very good player on the game board. That is the show. I kind of like him. He's kind of he's devious, and I'm really enjoying his character progression. So I'm really looking forward to see what he brings to the table next season. So overall, it was a great season. Go check it out if you haven't already. If you notice anything that I missed, or maybe some things you want to touch on, please comment below. This is Toilet Topics. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to produce at least one video a week. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Till next time, peace out.